Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the season finale, grand finale, if you will, of Boys Cry. We have made it 8 episodes for a school project. I am here in my basement studio for one last time of season 1. Maybe there'll be a season 2, but for right now, we are taking a hiatus. You heard it here first. We are taking a break. But for the last episode, I thought I would just sit here and cry. No, just kidding. So, a lot of people have been asking me if I'm going to continue this after, the project's over. Because if you didn't know somehow, this was actually for a school project for a class I had. We had to create some form of participatory media. It could have been a website and a journal, whatever. I went with a podcast because I thought it would be easy. Was I wrong? I was wrong. But we made it. I'm proud that I made it. I do need a break from it though, because like I said, if I can't do something to the best of my ability and I feel like I'm half assing it, I really hate myself. And not that I put this on the back burner, but it is a lot of work and I'm just not ready to tackle this outside of a school assignment right now. So there will be a little bit of a break, at least until the new year. All right. So taking the holidays off, gonna just enjoy time and not have a strict timeline for when I film and post. I want to film and post whenever my heart desires. I think that's something else I struggled with is I had such a strict timeline just for the assignment that it did become a little taxing. I want to do it because I enjoy it, not just because I have to. So, you know what they say, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it was meant to be. So I'm setting this free for a little bit. But I do plan on coming back on it. I just don't know when. But yes, we did make it. If you're not watching the video, I'm wearing my shirt that says Make Boys Cry. I don't know how it took me 8 episodes to put this on. It took me 8. I had this in my closet the whole time. Had the shirt for years. But it makes sense to save it for the end. I did my makeup and okay, I'm not digging it in the basement lighting. I feel like it looks bad. So actually go listen to the audio for this one. Do not watch the video footage for this one. But I wasn't gonna take it off because I just did it all. Um I did think about it though, because that is very much something I would do is take all this time to put makeup on and then take it off. But yes, we are here. The grand finale. I also am not wearing contacts. Um, but I don't have my glasses on to show the makeup. So I have to hold my laptop with my prompts so close to my face. So if you're watching the video, that's what that is. If you're listening to the audio, it won't even affect you. But in today's episode, I just want to talk about some New Year's resolutions for next year because what's a better cop out than that? And then I'm going to do the JDAs, the Joe Destra Awards of 2023. So without further ado, let's do some New Year's resolutions. Now, let me hold this laptop 2 inches from my face because, guys, my eyesight is really, really bad. So the first resolution is a simple one. I feel like every person has this on their list. It's healthy living. Now, my version of healthy living is not um strict diet, strict workout, have a goal body. No, I just want to feel good. I go through waves of working out a lot, eating super healthy. Right now I'm back in my cooking and meal prepping grind, which is so much fun. I love it. Makes my life so much easier. I don't know why I fall off this from time to time because it really does make my life easier. In the new year, though, I do want to get back on a workout grind. Again, not something super strict. I just want to do something that makes me active at least once a day, whether that's going for a walk or going to the gym or taking a dance class. Like, that's my version of healthy living, not like arm day, leg day, back day, which I still do, and I will do that. do. That was funny. But yeah, just healthy living. I want to read more in 2024. God, I didn't know what year it was because I love reading and I just didn't do it a lot this year, which really pissed me off. But I did read a little. I'm reading a book now, which is like forcing me to get like back on it for the start of next year. I'm reading. Not me picking my nose on the camera, guys. I had such a bad itch, and my nose is so runny. Um, I did start reading the Hunger Games: Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because I saw the movie, and I really just wanted to read the book after seeing it. So I'm like a fifth of a way through that, and I just want to start reading now so I can just carry it into 2024. I'm not going to like wait until January 1st to start some of this stuff. Number 2, saying no. Now, I am an expert at this, but in 2024, I want to let go of any guilt I have associated with saying no. Because not that I'm a yes man, but I really do a lot for other people, which is a great trait, and I love that I do that. It's just, I don't want to stretch myself too thin, which is something I did in 2023 a lot. So, I can just say no and not have an excuse. You can just say no to say no and not feel bad. So, but then going into item number 3, I want to go out more. Um, yeah, I'm gonna turn 22 in January, which is so scary. But, you know, for being 21, I did not go out a lot. Granted, I'm not a big drinker or anything. I mean, I do drink. I'm not a loser. No, just kidding. I didn't say that. You're not a loser if you don't drink. You are very smart and take care of your body. Um, but yeah, I just don't go out a lot. I actually get a decent amount of anxiety when I have to go out, which is kind of crazy because I don't have a lot of anxiety in general. I just have going out anxiety. I think it's with like the state of the world that I get anxious. And also, if you can't tell, I did have an energy drink before this, and that's why I'm talking a million miles a minute. Um, but yeah, I just want to go out more, have some more fun. I spent a lot of time in 2023 in shows and working on school, which is like all necessary things to live the life I want to live. But at the same time, I'm young and I'm only going to be young and dumb for a few more years. So I want to go out more. If you're my friends, let's go out. I'm literally going out this weekend though for Lauren, no, for Amanda and Alyssa's birthday. So, and that goes into the next one. I want to spend more time with friends. Um, Again, theater friends I see all year round, which I love. I love that I have a hobby where I can see my friends all the time. But my non-theater friends, my true ride or dies, my true best friends, I did not get to see as much this year, which I absolutely hate because I love them so much. They are truly my rocks in life. Um, my Jermaine, my Kaylee, my Taylor, my Amanda, my Lauren, my Alyssa, my rocks in life, my non-theater people, my favorite people in the world. Um, no, just kidding. My theater people are also my favorite people in the world. I just love all my friends. But I miss you guys. And I do realize I have been a little absent because I've been so busy, but we've all been busy. I just want to have some more fun in 2024. All those people I listed, except for Taylor, we all graduate college this year, which is so disgusting and crazy. And I can't believe that. So we have no excuse this summer. And not saying you guys go out, I literally don't. We have no excuse to not go out this year. We have to party. We can go on vacations. Just hit my line. Um, but yeah, I just want to have some fun with y'all. Next, I need more tattoos. Okay, I have one tattoo. Um, some days I like it, some days I don't. Everyone else likes it though, so that's all that matters because the people's opinion. But I've been itching for more. It's just one, money. Like, hello, tattoos are expensive. And two, I'm so indecisive that if I think on a tattoo for too long, I'll like change my mind about it, even if I love it. I have some ideas in mind that I would love to do. And I really want to get at least like one or two, maybe three, four, five, six, seven, eight more in the new year. That's a goal I have. I really just want more. Also, I want to change my hair. Now, this is a difficult one because if I don't change my hair, my life won't be over. Um, but I don't know if I want to dye it. I don't know if I want to try a new haircut. I've had very standard hair for the past like 3 years. Ever since COVID and quarantine ended, I haven't touched my hair. So it's probably been about almost 3 years now. Well, four. Oh my God, if 2024, it'll be 4 years. Yeah. Super dark brown hair that everyone thinks is black, which is fine. I don't correct people anymore. And, some Harry Styles inspo pick, and I call it a day. Next year, I just want to change it up. Maybe do some highlights. Maybe finally go blonde for the Wicked premiere on Thanksgiving. Um, just something different. Again, with the tattoos things, I'm so indecisive and then I overthink everything and don't do anything. But, I really just want to have some fun with my hair. Next, I said I want to save some money. And then I said, dot, 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 please do that. Um, it's just something I need to do. I'm so bad at saving my money and I don't know where it goes. I truly don't. Like, I really don't buy that many things. I just buy experiences. And that's where it goes, honestly. And a coffee every day. Because I go in waves where I'm really, really good at making my coffee and waves where I suck and I buy it every day. Right now, I'm in my I suck and I buy it every day era. It actually changes like weekly. So, like, next week, I'll probably be in my make coffee era. Now I'm in my buying coffee era, which is a lot of money. When I reload my Starbucks gift card, $10 a day, that shit adds up. Okay, so this next one is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I want to try and go on a date. Now, The old me would be like, what? You haven't been on a date in a whole year? Yeah, it's been well over a year since I've been on a date or even have talked to a guy. Over a year. We're closing it on 2, actually. Um, Again, not something I'm gonna force myself to do. I'm gonna let it happen naturally, but it is something I would like to do in the new year. Just like go out with somebody, experience it. Um, Probably won't re-download my dating apps in the new year either. Haven't had them for a minute. It's better for me that way. But, you know, I also don't want to keep that part of my life closed off as much as I did this year. This year, I was very much, you're not dating, you're focusing on yourself. And it was great. And I'm going to continue that mentality into 2024. But also, dating could be fun. Maybe I'll find my true love in 2024. Doubt it, but it's possible. It's an option. Um, this is something I've been trying to do in 2023, and I'm going to continue it into 2024, but solidify a style and revamp my closet. Now, in 2023, I realized that trends are not for everyone. Not everything's going to look good on your body as it does on the TikTok people's body. Um, and to just find a style that looks great on you and just run with it. And I'm starting to walk with it. I would like to jog and then run. But right now, I realize I am so into basics, which, like, so boring. Old me would have been so disappointed, but it is so easy, and you get complimented on it if you know how to do it correctly. Um, I just buy some staple pair of jeans that I love, nice quality, and just like basics, Skims. I get a lot of Hollister where I work, just like t-shirts and tank tops. Target has great, great, cheap, affordable basics that I love that I wear weekly. Like it's just so easy and like you can dress it up so easily too. I'm out of graphic tees. I'm not in a graphic tee phase anymore. Um, I'm not even like into like sweatshirts that say anything. Like I really just want to make my wardrobe super super basic because not only does that look best on me, it's the easiest style to have ever. So that's my goal in 2024. I also want to do more photo shoots. Me and Taylor always joke, like back in high school, we were planning and going on photo shoots like our lives depended on it, like we had a brand deal, which like so much fun. And I want to just bring that back. My Instagram has been so desolate in 2023 because I also have like posting anxiety. I don't want anyone to know what I'm doing. I like to be mysterious and just keep, special things to myself. This year, what I loved is I learned that I don't have to share every moment on the internet to like make it special. Like if it's special to me, that's good enough. But I love like just a mindless, careless photo shoot, and I would love to do more in 2024. Okay, so that was my list of resolutions. Um, Hopefully you guys got some ideas, um, some inspiration from that. Hopefully I, you know, keep on track with that. They weren't even hard. They're things that I do in my life. I just want to like make them more stabilized. So now we are doing the first annual JDAs, the Joe Destra Awards. Now these are just categories that I did in fact make up myself. Um, an award show for myself. So sit back and relax and enjoy. The first category, my favorite albums of 2023. Now, one of these came out in 2023, like the category states. And then the other one came out at the tail end of 2022, but really defined my 2023. So the first one is SOS by SZA. Come on. Come on. It's amazing. Great songs. Changed my life. I saw SZA live this year. So good. So good. There's a song for every occasion. And then the second album is Bewitched by Leah Faye. I always say her name wrong. So sorry, girl. I love you so much though, and your music and you as a person, and your album is absolutely incredible. And it was my favorite album released in 2023. If you haven't listened to it, please go listen to it. Please. Now, the next category is my Spotify Wrapped top 5 songs of the year. Now, these were a little crazy. I was not expecting my number one song to be my number one song. And then I didn't expect the other songs in the top 5 to be in my top 5. So let's get into that. My number one song of the year was Lavender Haze by Taylor Swift. Now, do I love that song? Yes, it's a great song. Did I expect it to be my number one song of the year? Absolutely not. Now, my number two song by Miss Taylor Swift as well, Cruel Summer. If you told me that was going to be my number one song of the year, absolutely would have believed you. I feel like I listened to that a crazy amount. I mean, that song had a huge resurgence in the charts and Spotify and streaming this year, but like that song has always been number one in my heart. So, more shocked that that one wasn't number one. Number three was Used by SZA featuring Don Toliver. A lot of people don't not dislike that song, just like sleep on it. But I have always been a ride or die for Used since it came out. So I'm not surprised that's in my top five. Next, number four was America. America Has a Problem. Literally obsessed. Love Renaissance. Love Beyonce. Not surprised. And then my fifth most streamed song of the year was Low by SZA, which I feel like I listened to so much at the top of the year that it does make sense for it to be on my Spotify Wrapped. I feel like towards the middle end of the year, I didn't listen to that one as much, but still love the song. Not surprised that it's there. Now, my favorite songs of 2023. Now, you would think that would like also be reflected in my top five Spotify Wrapped, but it's not like at all. So, and these also aren't all songs from this year. Right now, my favorite song right now this week, I can't like stop thinking about it, so that's why I'm saying it. All Up in Your Mind by Beyonce. Incredible track. Incredible track. Changes my life every time I listen to it. Next, we have Two by Olivia Rodrigo. Which, like, girl, good for you. Oh, that wasn't the song, but that was a pun. Oh my god. Get Him Back. I'm sorry, I love a good song about revenge. I think it is so playful, so fun, so well written, so silly. Love it. And Lacey. Guys, Lacey is such a good, it's a beautiful song. It is so beautiful. Like, I have to put respect on its name. Next, we have California and Me by Leo Faye. Again, another just beautiful song. It's beautiful. Like, I love the meaning of it. I love her delivery on the track. It's just insane. And lastly, Seek and Destroy by SZA. That song is so ungodly slept on the SOS album, and it just gets better and better. Like, all the songs on SOS are great in my humble, correct opinion, but Seek and Destroy just gets better and better and better with time. Like, oh my god. Oh, it's so heavy on rotation right now. Okay, that was like my music categories of 2023 of the JDAs. Now, my favorite part I played this year. Now, let's do a quick roundup. I did, how many shows did I do this year? I did three. Three shows this year in 2023. We started off the year in Kinky Boots, where I played an angel. I'm like, I don't know what I look like in the viewfinder because I can't see myself, but I know I was slouching so bad. Um, Kinky Boots, I played an angel. Wedding Singer, I played George, and then in The Little Mermaid, I played Jetsam. Now, I did have to think about this one, um, but I feel like everyone who has seen all the shows can agree. My favorite part this year was George in The Wedding Singer. It takes the cake. I not only loved that part for myself, I have never felt a part was truly written for me until I played George. Um, I had so much fun as George in that show. It was such a great summer show. I loved doing it. I loved the cast. I loved the production team. It was just such a good time. So, Georgie, you take the cake for favorite part played this year. If any national tour does The Wedding Singer, please hit me up. Like, I promise I'll send you my reel. Okay. My favorite creators, which I mean like YouTubers, TikTokers, whatever. Now, these are three people that I also just like have watched for years and years and years and years and years. So this should come to no surprise. My number one creator of the year, I would say though, is Miss Remy Ashton. Remy Cruz, my girl. I love her literally so much. She got engaged this year. If you ever hear me talk about a content creator, 95% of the time I'm talking about Remy. She is just the kindest, sweetest creator I think I've ever watched. She is such a light in my routine, my life. She just dropped new merch and I did buy it because I will support her. I got the black hoodie that says happy to be here because that is a motto that I have slowly developed into my life. I'm just happy to be here. Like when I'm in a show, I'm in the ensemble, I have a lead. I'm just happy to be there, happy to be in a show, happy to be alive, you know? So I love that motto. Love Remy Cruz. Please let me come on Pretty Basic or come to your wedding. Following up Remy is her Pretty Basic co-star Alicia Murray. I've watched Alicia. Oh my God. I've watched Alicia since I was in seventh grade and I'm a senior in college now. So it's been like a long, probably like 2014, 2014. It's been 10, almost 10 years since I've watched Alicia, which is absolutely insanity. Insane. Like I've lived in this house since the third grade, and like I sit in this basement. I look at my TV over there, where like in middle school we would watch all of Alicia's videos, me and my friends on the TV, like on YouTube. Like I have so many memories with her, and like I love that I'm able to grow with her and watch her content and enjoy it. So Alicia Marie, you're my number two creator of the year. And number three, my most controversial take is Trisha Paytas. I won't go into depth on her, but she's so funny. I'm sorry, she's so funny. Um, she's so entertaining to watch. She's so out of pocket. She has such a cute family. I'm so happy for her family. She's pregnant again. Congratulations, Trisha, if you somehow come across here. Um, I think she really, really is working extremely hard to be the best possible version of herself, not only for her, but for her family. It reflects in her content this year. I think she has a long way to go, but she has come a long way already. And yeah, I'm sorry, I will watch Trisha Paytas in the new year as well. My celebrity crushes of 2023. My number one, we know this, Henry Cavill. Always going to be on the list. He's always going to be number one forever. Number two, a baseball player, Alec Bohm. Third baseman on the Phillies, 6'5". So yummy, so delicious. Maggie, if you're listening to this, I know you get it. So please back me up. He's so fine. I love him down. Jacob Elordi had an incredible year this year on the big screen and in my heart. He, again, tall, delicious, yummy, sexy, beautiful. Um, is he British or Australian? He's something. He's something good. Love you, Jacob Elordi, so much. And last, Jonah Howard King, Prince Eric and The Little Mermaid. He had his moment in my life for a few months. I was obsessed with him. Obsessed. And looking back on like the Little Mermaid era, I understand why. He's gorgeous and was great in the movie. So those are my top four men of the year. The Joe Destra People's Choice Sexiest Man of 2023. Now, my favorite movies of 2023. I've seen a lot this year. I've become a real big movie buff, as some may say. So I've listed a few of my favorites. My most recent favorite is a movie called Quiz Lady on Hulu with Sandra Oh and Aquafina. I watched that randomly one night. You guys, it is so unbelievably funny. Like it is my new like comfort laugh feel good movie. Like it is so good. I want to see Sandra Oh do more comedies. Next, Hunger Games: Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes was incredible and reawakened my Hunger Games franchise love. Um I fell down such a deep Hunger Games rabbit hole this past month. The movie itself was incredible, but it also made me re-fall in love with the whole franchise. It was so incredible. If you haven't seen it in theaters yet, you have to go. Next is No Hard Feelings, with Jennifer Lawrence and that Andrew guy, because I can't think of his last name right now. That movie was so funny too. I feel like 2023 we really revived comedies, in my opinion. Thank God. Also, Andrew, I love how I'm on a first name basis with him because I can't think of his name. Andrew, No Hard Feelings, would also be suited for my male celebrity crush list of 2023. He is so cutesy, so talented, so cutesy, like no other words. Okay, and lastly, this is such a random movie to make my list. The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie was so good for no reason. Like I need to rewatch it to make sure it was actually good, but I remember having a blast when I saw that. An absolute blast. I remember going into it being like, "Oh, I'll like it." No. I loved it. I loved the animation. It was funny. It was so with the times and trends without being like cringy. I loved it so much. My favorite month of the year was July. I had a good summer this year. Again, I was in the wedding singer. I spent a lot of time with my friends. Baseball was in full swing, all pun intended. Great July. My favorite book, again, didn't get to read as much this year, but I loved The Picture of Dorian Gray. And then my last category, favorite concert. Now, I've seen a lot of people this year, but I saw two of the biggest concerts of the year, the Eras Tour and the Renaissance Tour. And they both changed my life in equal ways, and I will not pick a favorite. But what I will say is I did like the Renaissance movie way more than the Eras movie. But I also just love a movie with some behind the scenes, and Renaissance gave me all that and more. Where the Eras Tour movie was great, but it was just the concert. Like, I loved how like Renaissance actually had like a storyline and felt so sentimental, and I loved seeing Beyonce like that. I have to go see it again. But yes, those were the JDAs. Congratulations to all the winners this year. Um, and yeah, that was pretty much all I had slated for this episode. I know I talked a million miles a minute. I can hear it myself, so I'm sorry that like you probably have to play this back on like a slower speed. But if you've made it this far, if you've listened to all these episodes, just thank you. This has been mostly fun. Mostly. I wish I had more time to devote to it. This is the official end of season one. I know I'll come back for a season two. When that will start, though, I can't give any definitive if whoa. I can't give any definitive answers because I don't know yet. Um, but yes, like I said, if you've watched from the beginning and got to episode 8, I really do appreciate you. If you're my professor watching this, please give me 100. Please give me 100. There's no reason not to give me 100. Like, I'm literally begging. Um, I'm gonna go wash my makeup off and wash my face and probably eat a little late dinner because it's like 8 o'clock right now. But I had a really late lunch at like 4:30, which is literally dinner for some people. But my breakfast wasn't that good, so I had to. No one cares. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. Have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, a Happy New Year. If you guys follow me, you'll be seeing me on the stage a lot in 2024. Wink, wink. So super excited to be able to announce that stuff. And yeah, that's it for season 1 of Boys Cry. Remember, kids, you are hot. And that's it. Peace and love. Love you guys so much. And I'll see you eventually.